This is not the nature. We know she's not got the right nature. Anybody in the world knows Jezebel's not the right nature, but she's displaying the nature of the false church, amen? Amen, and God has other women like Esther displaying the nature of the true church and bride of Jesus Christ. And when we look at these things, it's more than just stories, because we want to look at that and say, if I ever start to need to manipulate a situation, I'm already moving the wrong way. If I have to become dishonest, amen, to push an agenda forward, if I have to become politically motivated in the church, amen, instantly when I begin to do those things, I'm now replicating the false vine and the false woman, amen, because all I need to do is humble myself under the word and approach my God with humility and sincerity and reverence to him and tell him my need and let him decide what needs to be done. Not go and tell him, you need to do this, and you need to do this, and you need to do that. Esther never come and said, do this, do this, do this. She said, I'm just asking for my life. It was up to the king. And we know later as she progressed, amen, through there, the king would say, now what do you want? Esther never said, I want this, I want this, I want this. She never says, do in Shushan the palace today as we did yesterday and hang the 10 sons of Haman. She didn't do that of her own accord. Amen. When the king looked at her and gave the report and says, now what more would you want? And she answered. Esther is always under headship. Esther is always submissive to the king. The king, she won't not just demand, but the king will ask and then she'll tell. But Jezebel's not under any headship. She's taking headship. She's taking dominion. She's become dominating. Esther's never becoming dominating. But Esther is not weak. You can see Esther is not passive. Amen. Because when he says, what do you want done? Do today like we did yesterday and hang the 10 sons. She's not weak. She's not passive. Amen. She knows what needs to be done. Amen. And she knows, amen, where the evil is and how to correct it. But she's not making demands and she's not making it happen. See, you can say these are stories in the Bible, but it comes down to our personal lives. Amen. When we're trying to get something done in a workplace, in a church environment, in a family, and we have to become manipulative and deceiving and political. Amen. You're emulating the wrong character. That's the nature of Lucifer that has come down through Canaan. Amen. That has come down to Jezebel. But when we can go to God with reverence and humility and sincerity and say, Lord, I know you're God and you construct all things and you ordain all things and I'm happy. But Lord, there's a need that I have here. There's a conflict. There's something going on. And I'm asking you, Lord, just to help me. I'm asking you to take care of it. And then let God work it out. Amen. Let God do the thing.